Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Just Watch with me and Billy.
Woo!
And we said we were going to do it, and we did it right away. So, In Search of Darkness 3. Part 1. So, yeah, I'll let you say that.
Yeah. There's no way we can say that.
No, it's a 5-hour documentary.
Yeah.
And to sit that for that long and then try to do a review of the whole thing, I didn't think would be feasible.
No. Like, we had that kind of doing...
Like, on our own watches. This is actually going to be our second... Well, this is my third time watching through it, to be honest.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, this is your second. But, just the first time watching through it, we had to take breaks.
Oh, yeah, like...
You had to go to bed and watch it the next day.
Yeah, because, like, I was watching... when I was home with my mom, because she wanted to see it.
Yeah. Luckily for me, I just had to take like a half hour, or just get away from the computer for a little bit. I went for a walk.
Yeah.
Just came back.
Okay.
Yeah, I went for a walk, pondered my life, and came back.
I'm good.
Yeah. And that's not to say this is a bad documentary. Far from it. It's actually a really good documentary.
I mean, they all are. Like,
they all are.
Anything such as movies.
Yeah. They have a niche just for you, and that's what I like about them. Because, as we'll mention, the fantasy one that's coming out, I know that's for me and probably not for you.
Yeah, but...
You'll still watch it because it's In Search Of.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted my collection.
Yeah.
Because
You seem to be collecting them all.
Yeah.
Because even the In Search of Tomorrow one that isn't for me, I still love that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like sci-fi that much.
No.
Anyways, back to In Search of Darkness. So this will just cover from 1980 to 1985 in the actual documentation.
Yeah, 84.
Well, 84. We stopped when it starts at 85.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because the next one will be 85 to 89. Yeah. And so we covered a lot of extra topics that I was interested in, such as the video nasties and the satanic panic. Yeah. Because if you weren't around for these times, these were hell to have to deal with as a kid or a teenager.
Yeah. We're kind of lucky that we weren't around exactly.
No, we weren't around exactly for it, but we still had the after effect of it.
Yeah.
Which sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only imagine growing up with it would have been nightmarish.
Oh, I can't even imagine, because we even watched that other documentary one time on the Satanic Panic for D&D.
Yeah.
And, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. And, like, everything got hit with it. Video games, movies, D&D, music. Like, everything was just subjected to this mass panic over we're raising our kids to worship the devil.
Okay?
Yeah, I was like, if you're that concerned, maybe step in as a parent and just check out what your child is into.
Yeah, just explain.
Like, no, don't even explain anything. Just see what they're up to.
Hey, like, this harmless fun.
Yeah, it's like, D&D. It's just like they put on their little night suits and go out and fight dragons. It's actually not that bad.
No.
It's like, it's make-believe and they're being imaginative and creative.
Yeah.
I would support that as my kid was like that.
There you go. Yeah, like I can never see why, like, bother them. Like, it's...
Because it was a different...
normal.
Yeah, it's not normal. We were in an age where everyone had to be basically the same.
Yeah.
And if you weren't conformist. And if you weren't, then you were an outcast. And you didn't want your kid to grow up to be an outcast.
No.
Free thinking, that's a dangerous thought.
No.
Yeah. So, glad this documentary touches on that and how it affected, actually, the horror market. Because, the horror market got hit hard. Mm-hmm. And it saddens me to hear that, like, movies were burnt over this nonsense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's...
Like, such great movies we'll never see because they were all burned.
Yeah, like, jeez.
And the ones that did survive, you're like, congratulations, you made it out of like the worst. Like the Purge almost.
Yeah, there you go. Good example.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And yeah, everything they said that's like satanic, I was like, I'm into all of that.
What the hell?
I love D&D. I love metal.
Yeah.
I love horror movies.
Yeah, yeah, don't talk at all.
Yeah. And I have violent video games, so...
Yeah, so...
Why do they hate me, Billy?
I don't know. They're just gonna know you, then... Actually, you know what?
They don't need to know me.
No, they don't.
And then, of course, the documentary goes through the 1980 to 1989 movies and picks in a few that we haven't seen in the previous...
Oh, yeah, well, these... All the ones they pick up, they never duplicate.
No, they never duplicated any of the ones that they picked.
Yeah.
So we get to see even more movies to add to that list of yours.
Yeah.
Billy's like, God dang it, I just finished.
I'm like, at least there's only a few from this one I'm picking.
Yeah. You're being more nitpicky on it, and
yeah.
Understandable. There's so many.
Oh, yeah, no. I did my challenge for October.
Good challenge.
And I'm really proud of myself.
So, which movies here would you be watching?
Ooh. Blood Beach is one.
Blood Beach, that's a hard one to find, though. I'm going to wish you luck on finding that.
Yeah, no, I will. Like, if something happens, I gotta track it down from VHS.
Oh, that could be costly, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
you would do it. I know you would.
Possibly, depending on the price.
Yeah.
But at least I know if I ever come across it somewhere on VHS. At least I know I can still watch it.
Yeah. You have that ancient technology.
Yeah, plus because I love the fact that they compared him to how they said they made this movie 10 years before Tremors.
Yep. Yeah, it's very much just Tremors.
Yeah,
on a beach.
It's like, because they would have turned into a franchise and couldn't create a pop culture hero.
Yep. How can you go wrong? Like, that's great that if it did inspire it. I don't know how much actually it influenced, but the idea that it did obviously is very prevalent.
Yeah.
It's like someone on that team watched this.
Mm-hmm.
Had to have. Anything else on that list?
Yeah, the Fanatic.
Yes.
Because that one was they described it as one of the first guerrilla films.
Yeah.
Which, love that. That's when. Yeah, basically, if anyone doesn't know what that is, like you're in an area that. Well, basically, you don't traditionally film.
You just film.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically how that works is basically you find an event and you usually film your movie during the event because it has enough background people to get away with it.
And for this one, it was Cannes, so they had the lead girl running through the red carpet in a towel when it was supposed to be Jack Nicholson and the other girl was supposed to walk the red carpet.
Yep. It's like, way to steal the fun there on that, but makes a scene.
Yeah.
And I like, as much as I watched a lot of 1980 horrors, there's still things that they bring up. I was like, I have never seen this one.
Yeah, no, like a lot. I think it was like after looking at the whole list, I think there's only one movie that was featured that I saw before this.
Yeah. There were several I've seen before this, but there's also a good amount that I haven't seen, which I'm like, I gotta track this one down.
Yeah.
Blood Beach is one of those. I have not seen Blood Beach.
No. The other one was shit. I can't remember the title of it, but it says it's like oh my god, it's
his brain's trying to function here, folks.
Yeah. No. Oh no, it's one of the weird ants thing.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name
No,
of it.
because there's a few actors in there that I do like.
Yeah. The Hand is another one I'd like to see.
Yes, with Michael Caine, because Michael Caine in horror,
he's really good as a horror actor.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised he wasn't in more roles as a horror actor.
Yeah, no, it was like this one, and I recommend Dress to Kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard he's really good in that one.
Oh. Yeah, really good.
Then, I'm trying to think of the other ones on the list. Like, I'm glad that they don't touch too much on the very notable ones.
Yeah,
like the ones that everyone knows.
Yeah, I kind of like...
Like, they really dug through the pile.
Yeah, this is like, these are the ones you find, the direct home video ones.
Yep. The ones that didn't get a franchise of like 12 plus movies. Or remakes. I'm trying to remember the one with the alien and the crazy clown, but...
Oh, guys.
Because I was like, that... Extra, I think it is.
Yeah. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Not so fun.
Yeah, it's like a crazy alien and not so friendly clown.
Yeah.
I was like, I am here for this.
Oh, yeah.
And we also touched on this section, the Japanese horrors.
Oh, yeah.
And Asian horrors overall.
Yeah.
And I love showing all that stuff off to people.
Oh, yeah.
Because, God, it's so... to everyone else, it's so crazy. Yeah. But it makes so much sense when you know the folklore behind it.
Yeah, that's what they mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because, like I said, if you do the Japanese movie we did.
Yeah. Yeah, Pulse?
Pulse, yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were referring to Pulse or something else, but... Yeah, Pulse made no sense to us, and we were scratching our heads. But after I looked through the synopsis and what it was based around, I was like, oh!
That makes total sense.
We're idiots.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure I said that in the episode.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's like, we're not knocking this movie for us not understanding it. It's just, we didn't get it because we're not of that culture.
Yeah.
So, anything we didn't like about the documentation?
Oh.
Because we always have to touch on this
a
bit.
Yeah.
Again, hard to say because they cover so much.
Yeah, there's just such a job. Because that's what I love about these documentaries, that they just don't go straight year by year. It's like they have a break in different subjects.
Oh, yeah. Like, the in-betweens are also just as good as the actual go by year.
Yeah.
And it's a nice... You get a year, you get an in-between, and then you go to the next year.
Yeah.
And usually what's in between is what was happening at that time.
Yeah, like the home video boom.
Yeah.
You can see...
Yeah, so I want to talk about this actually a little bit, is how the home video boom really helped the horror market.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, unfortunately back in the day, and still today, corporations kind of ran the movie industry.
Can I say the line?
Yep.
Those devil-worshipping international multimedia conglomerates?
Yep. So, the problem with that is that everything has to be marketable in a certain way, which means horror is right out.
Yeah. Okay, and the picture they showed of the guy with the motion picture, the old guy with the gray hair,
yep.
That was the inspiration for the villain in Sergeant Kabuki Man.
Yep.
And got the inspiration and the likeness.
Yep. That's so good. And the problem I hate with that is because I love the more creative off the walls, you'll never see this again.
Yeah.
Like I said in 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
Yeah,
it's creative. It's not great.
No.
But I give it points because it's different.
Different, original, and no one would come up with it again.
No, like that someone was at home and just had a spark of an inspiration and wrote the script that night.
Yeah, because the independent horror film companies.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Yep. I don't hate Trauma because I like Trauma for what they do.
Yeah,
at least they do their own thing and they're not tied down by
No, and like I love
what's in.
Yeah, and I just love the fact that they help like release like independent films.
Yeah, Trauma Fest, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, Trauma Dance.
Yeah.
Like you, it's just their own film festival type thing.
Yep.
And no entry fee.
No, submit is whatever you want, and if it does well, actually you can get a following real quick.
Yeah, and it might show up on Trauma Now.
Yeah. Which would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, back on topic with the independent thing and Blockbuster. I like that Blockbuster is the villain in this story.
Yeah.
Because we watched the last Blockbuster, and Blockbuster was supposed to be the poor, feel bad for us movie stars. Yeah. But then when you see this, you're like, fuck Blockbuster.
And to see a live in the last Blockbuster,
yeah,
live by Lloyd Kaufman,
yeah.
Like, yeah, like Blockbuster, we can get 1,000 copies of Suicide Squad, a single copy of the Toxic Avenger.
Yep. Because that's how they ran. They were a corporation.
Yeah, and they wouldn't like support the smaller.
No, if it wasn't a Blockbuster hit, it wasn't in Blockbuster.
Yeah, like that's what I love at the mom and pop video stores.
Yeah, I will always go to a mom and pop video store before I went to Blockbuster.
Yeah,
because I was like, there's some gold here. There's stuff you'll never see.
Nope.
And then you can tell your friends later, it's like, yeah, you're talking about the latest hit. Listen to the movie I watched last weekend.
What the?
Yeah.
Where did you find that?
Just a movie shop down the street had it. They're like, all right, I'm going to never rent that because that thing's awesome.
Another thing I do that I like, I'll show one of the pictures from Cujo.
Yep. Oh yeah, so the Cujo's backstory of there were 9 dogs to play Cujo.
And
one guy in a dog suit. And the picture is of the actors and the guy in the dog suit kind of doing a little dance.
It's like, I love that.
If I could, I would have that as a wallpaper on my computer.
Nice.
So good, so good.
I know, right?
So, final thoughts, Billy?
Yeah, no, like, again, Zap, they've outdone themselves again.
No, like, I'm glad, though, is that this is a trilogy. There's not going to be a 4th one.
No.
But there is going to be 1990 to 1994.
So, which means, like, they're done with the 80s. Now it's time to move on to the 90s.
Where I should shine better. Mm-hmm. You and me should know a lot of those movies.
Yeah.
This is like, there's 50-50 I watched this.
Yeah.
Up there, it should be like 75% chance I may have watched this. Or at least heard of it.
Because I just realized that the last two that are ending for the new one, it's like 94, and at least someone's favorite home movie came out that year.
Yep, it sure did. So I sure hope they talk about it, because I was upset, and I was like, they're never going to talk about my favorite horror movie, In Search of Darkness.
So, if you listen to this, guys, you better move the...
Yeah, please. I will pay like $5 extra if you include just even a section in the Mouth of Madness. But with that, though, we'll call this part over, and we'll continue on next week with the second and final part of this. Where we'll cover 1985 to 1989. Wow, my brain stopped, so we might as well end the episode here. So, thank you all very much for listening.
Dang it.